Good morning, friends. We are at the Minneapolis airport today and we are starting on our next adventure. And already it's been one of the most challenging experiences.
Yep.
We'll get to that a little bit later, but first we have to catch a flight to LA.
Thank you for flying with Delta. The health and safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and the shared responsibility of everyone on board.
We're Karin and Jeremy, an average couple with average jobs and limited vacation time. When we take trips, we have 1 or 2 weeks, free if we're lucky, and we want to see and do as much as possible when we travel. Join us as we maximize our vacation time on Mapping It.
We made it to LA. Now let's go check out the Centurion Lounge.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun exploring the lounge, but let's talk about our big mistake.
5 months ago, we decided we wanted to book award tickets with credit card points. And after deciding on a destination, we transferred miles from Jeremy's credit card and my credit card into my Singapore KrisFlyer account. We booked our tickets without a problem, and then shortly after, things started to go downhill.
A few days after buying our tickets, we got an email from Singapore Airlines saying our account was under review, which was the first sign that something was wrong.
Turns out you can't transfer credit card miles from one person's account to another person's airline account, at least not when it comes to Singapore Airlines. They canceled Jeremy's ticket and transferred his miles to his own Singapore account, but he didn't have enough miles to buy his own ticket.
We thought it would be no big deal and I could just transfer more miles from my own credit card account.
When we went to transfer the miles, the credit card company's travel portal had shut down for an unexpected amount of time.
Boo.
We tried for days and days to transfer the miles, but it wasn't working. We were really starting to stress out because we were worried that the airline wouldn't have any more award tickets available by the time that we got the miles transferred, which would be an expensive cash ticket.
Yeah.
Eventually, after trying every day for 3 weeks, we finally got the miles transferred and we got your award ticket. Yay! But it was a really stressful experience, and hopefully you can learn something from our mistakes. Well, we just wrapped up our time at the Centurion Lounge. That was a pretty cool experience.
Very nice. Good food selection.
Very good food selection, abundant, and you get some drinks as well. But I think the nicest perk is that we got free massages. That was really good.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very relaxing after a 4-hour flight.
Yeah, and a great way to set us up for an 18-hour flight. Oh my gosh. How are we gonna survive?
I don't know.
I don't know. We are headed to Singapore next. Not our final destination.
Well, we got our seats for our 18-hour flight to Singapore. We've got very minimal space, but at least we have a free middle seat to store all of our blankets and pillows.
Takeoff went smooth, and they're starting with drink service. We got some peas and crackers as a snack, and an 18-hour flight is a little better with a Singapore sling. That's really good. We made it to Singapore.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very long flight.
Yeah.
Almost 18 hours. And
Brutal.
Yeah, it was really brutal.
There are a couple babies playing
Dueling baby.
dueling banjos.
Yeah, one would go off and then the other would go off and try and beat the record for loudest scream.
So not much sleep was had.
No, also I brought my noise canceling headphones. You can't plug those into the in-flight entertainment system because it's a 2-prong jack for the in-flight entertainment and I just have a single prong for my headphones. So I had to use the really terrible airline ones so that...
That don't stay in your ears.
Yeah, it felt like a waste of bringing those along, especially with the screaming babies.
Yep.
But we made it. We now have to catch a flight to our next destination because Singapore is not our final stop. So come with us. Well, we don't have too long to explore. We only have 2 hours here as a layover. They have a lot of different terminals and we didn't want to leave the terminal that we're at. So we're exploring Terminal 2 and we came to the Sunflower Garden, but it's dark.
It's only like 5 a.m. so.
Yeah. Oh, it's
6 a.m. now.
It's 6 a.m., but it's
still not
still dark
sunrise.
out. So, I mean,
The flowers are there, but you can't really see them. But they do have a lounge here, so let's go and see if we can get into that.
We're at the Ambassador Lounge at Terminal 2 to get some breakfast. We got access with our priority pass with our credit card.
Just in case you're not familiar with how airport lounges work, usually once you're in a lounge, there's free food and drinks available. There's usually also free Wi-Fi, lots of places to sit, and sometimes even places to sleep or shower. We get free access to lounges all over the world because of some of our credit cards.
We made it to our gate for the third flight of this very long travel day. This plane is taking us to our final destination.
We should probably tell you where we're going.
We're going to Bali.
Karin booked all of the hotels for this trip, so I have no idea what they're gonna be like. It could be real trash holes, or they could be 5-star luxury. I have no idea.
What do you think we're going to now?
I think the one we're going to now is probably gonna be the fanciest of all of them so far.
After getting off the plane, we went through passport control and got a visa on arrival. Then we met our driver and headed to our hotel. I contacted the hotel in advance and they organized a driver to pick us up. It was almost a 2-hour ride to the hotel.
Welcome to our private villa in Bali. We booked the entire place just for the 2 of us, but it can actually hold up to 6 people. There are 3 bedrooms here. So there's 1 bedroom over there. We have this one. Let's go check it out. Lovely air conditioning. Incredible. Privacy curtains. Place to store things. A nice king-size bed with a beautiful arrangement on it. How exciting is that? Pool towels. And the bathroom. Toilet. Rain shower. Now let's go check out the living space. Ta-da! How incredible is this place? A huge living area with open concept, literally open concept. I don't think that's quite made it to the US yet. Not in Minnesota. It's not quite this open concept. That'd be dangerous. So we have this awesome living space, and over here we have the dining room. Let's go check it out. Huge table. The kitchen space with a water filter as well. Wonderful stuff. And there's a fridge with ice. Very important. And the most impressive and important feature of the whole thing is this private infinity pool. How incredible! I can't get over it. I rearranged our entire trip just so that we could stay here. It's cloudy right now, but what you can't see is that Mount AGUNG is in the distance, and that is the biggest volcano in Bali. It's a little wet right now because we're here during rainy season, but that's not going to stop me from jumping in this pool. It is so hot. Actually, it's probably more humid than it is hot. I am melting. And one more thing that you can't see right now, but this property, we booked it with a butler service. That's pretty cool. They can help us arrange tours and drivers for our activities for the day, and they'll organize breakfast, lunch, and dinner, whatever we request. So that's pretty bougie. Very fun. There's also an outdoor shower, and you can shower with this incredible scenery. The whole thing is pretty cool. We got a thatched roof, palm trees, ferns. It's
a tropical paradise.
I think that this is definitely more than I had even expected.
Oh yeah?
This infinity pool with this view is just insane. Just the sheer amount of space we have in this villa is ridiculous. And to top it all off, having a personal butler, that's just ridiculous. So, I don't even know what to think right now.
You look shocked.
Yes, very much. Who needs a shower when you've got rain?
Well, this has been the longest days? Question mark? I mean, it's really all just one day, but at this point, we have been awake for 48 hours, and I think we're both dying a little inside.
Very much.
We had a long journey to get here, but this villa is absolutely incredible. Makes it all worth it so far.
Yeah.
The butler service is wonderful. We had an incredible meal tonight. Food was fantastic. If you come here, you have to indulge. Well, that's it for us, and we are gonna go crash.
We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah. Bye. When we went to transfer the miles...
Words.
Yeah.
Words are hard.
Yes, seriously, I'm blinking. We made it to our gate for the third
Third leg.
I don't know. Locals harvesting their rice crop while you shower, you know? They get a show, you get a show.